but a little bit of an exchange going down in mid. Only could be caught out here. Cupcake's come up for the roam. Saved Only's life, but has he doomed himself? Claire walking down. Incursio is now a Thresh. That's going to be great news for Sybil, because it's going to be able to lock down anyone that was trying to chase him. Bit of a roam up from the bot lane of Legacy as well. It's not a party in bot, it's a party in mid. Sybil sticks around a little bit too long and ends up actually being a 1-for-1, which might be a disappointing result, all things considered, for Legacy. Culling. Can't really block all of that one with the spell shield. The flash not connecting, but Winterer has enough. And he is also going to have to use his flash, but you will definitely take that. 0-1 now for Shock. Equalizer is chucked down. Shock does not have flash. He's dead. Given how many Direwolves players are here, Cupcake's going to have to be the focus. He would have found them. Instantly blown up, but now the 2-on-2 ensues, and Sybil can't use autos. Oh, can use autos, can't use any abilities. Luckily, ML able to get back up there pretty quickly with the mobility boots and save the day. It was looking a little bit rough for Legacy and might still well be. The snip comes through from Claire, but he is turned upon. Sybil no longer overheated, of course, and is able to put him to bed. Equalizer on the perfect cooldown, and Only dives as well. That is so damn good for Legacy. What world do you decide to throw a hook in there? They might actually kill Only here because of it. Not quite. He'll just walk out alive, but that is a big brain play. Galaxy brain from ML. It's going to result in a kill onto Cupcake, who sort of came through to try and save Only. Sybil! Oh, Sybil's not afraid at all! Oh, from downtown style with the ultimate. Gets the kill. Sybil died in the meanwhile, by the way. Into a Cogmore. Like, that almost feels like the fight over. We'll hold that thought for a moment, though, because Incursio has jumped in. A little bit of an engage coming through from the Legacy lads, and they're strong enough to survive by the looks of things. One kill does go back to Direwolves. Claire putting some damage through. Culling from Winterer as he tries to kite back and survive, which he's doing a good job of. Incursio still alive in the thick of things, by the way. Helped out by ML. And he might just get one more here, or maybe even two. Claire down, now Cupcake as well. And that is another bunch of gold in the back pocket for Incursio. Find any. Equalizer with an Infernal Soul and an Ezreal. That's not where you want to be. That's not the fight you want to be taking as Direwolves instantly decimating Cupcake. And I mean, it's not really much of a fight at the end of the day. It's more of a, okay, we are Legacy, we are bullying you, Direwolves. Get out of here. Doesn't want to find his first death of the game, but he will. Unfortunately, goes down to Guncrab. Not the perfect game anymore. It is a 1-for-1 though, so it's acceptable. Claire doing his best to clear the wave. See what Direwolves can do. Cupcake does manage to get the hook onto ML. This could be a free pick, or maybe not. Equalizer certainly does equalize the situation there. Claire in deep. Nocturne ultimate on the back line helps out. This is probably the best looking fight that Direwolves have had, but Incursio is still alive, and he's absolutely massive. And he's also a Viego. I mean, these are the two players that you'd love to have alive at the endpoint position. You don't. Cupcake completely caught out. There's really nowhere for him to go. As soon as that Nautilus hook connects, he has done so. Have to do something pretty special. The Nocturne dive is deep. Remember, Elder is online right now for Legacy. Nicely timed stopwatch from Shock. Guncrab will go down, though. The culling connecting, and Cupcake also falling. I mean, if it were not for Elder, right, that actually could have been a really close fight. And maybe Direwolves can survive. Only's up in 9 seconds. What can Claire do? How so have to be perfectly played. Oh, that hurts.
They're king in mid.
I think they just want to clear the waves.
Yeah. I mean, I'm getting a little bit scared for Legacy. Like, that was a 3v5 or a 4v5 versus Elder Dragon, Baron buff, and Guncrab was able
Infernal
to
Soul?
Yeah, Infernal Soul. And Guncrab was able to put out enough damage. And again, how crazy does it sound to say? Like, look at the gold difference. And we're talking about, I'm talking about getting scared for Legacy. Obviously, it comes down to execution. And if they play a slow front to back or just, you know, sit on their double AD carry composition, they'll be able to close this one out, no questions asked. But in terms of just the teamfight prowess and I guess the angles and the what Direwolves are able to find, Legacy's making it look close.
It's probably not what they want at this point. They were hoping for a pretty cruisy win.
And I mean, they spoke about the team being, you know, having hiccups, closing games out, not being able to close games out, and maybe this is starting to play on their mind, even though they have a 11,000 or 12,000 gold lead.
If you were to look at it on paper, and you saw a 7-1-6 Viego, an 8-0-6 Ezreal, you'd go, okay, well, whoever's playing against that is just losing.
Yeah, 100%.
But Eyeballs are making it really close. There's an equalizer down from Sybil, by the way, on the bot side of the map, which forces half of Claire's HP away.
Yeah, it did one-shot him. Maybe it just has to be a good equalizer. Like, we saw what it did to Claire, and Claire's one of the tankier members of the squad.
One of those abilities, isn't it? It can be just a team fight win if you hit a good one. Two-shot barrage doesn't do a huge amount of damage, obviously going through the creeps. I can imagine it would really chunk if it was, you know, the first target.
This is where Legacy really thrives with this Infernal style, right? Having Ezreal just no minions in lane.
As soon as he hits one, you can't really avoid the rest because of the slows. Eyeballs do have players on the side. Claire maybe caught out here, needs some backup. The paranoia can't help him out, and he's just deleted.
There you go, dash forward.
Someone's going to have to make something happen here. Guncrab running around, running away, trying to survive, but he needs to put damage out. Winterer will survive. He has Guardian Angel. Guncrab cannot. Doesn't quite have that luxury in the passive death form. And that's irrelevant damage at this point. Unfortunate for Direwolves, but their run has come to an end in this game. It's taken 33 minutes for Legacy to fight.